she won't.
She's just got to work out that it's food, hasn't she?
Hope you guys enjoyed that intro. I like to be a little bit creative with everything I create, so I had to utilise the skills from my secondary school days when I used to play the violin and the viola. I got up to grade 8, but then I found sports nutrition, and then that was my passion from there on in. I find once you pick a topic that you're going to do at uni, like I chose to do exercise, nutrition and health, that is your main focus, and things like music and other interests take more of a back seat. I don't want to digress too much today, but anyway, I've just come back from my morning run. I do this every single morning, but I'm going to be covering why I do it. There are a lot of benefits to why I do it, but I'm going to be covering that in when I do my next physique update, which will be on Wednesday in a couple of days. But just to touch on one benefit, feel free to disagree, but what I found with every single stride, even when running uphill especially, is that I feel a slight contraction in my quadricep, and your quadricep is the muscle in the top part and the upper portion of your leg. So due to doing this movement and contracting continuously over time, I found my muscle contractions in my quadriceps when doing leg workouts is much better. I try and find some sort of leg transformation, but you could be the judge to see about how my legs have changed over time. My point here is that if you do running, say before every workout, or even fast walking if you can't run, you will slowly improve your mind to muscle connection in your legs and therefore see muscle gain and muscle growth over time. Anyway, I'm just about to have this Hobnob snack bar, double chocolate. I melted it in the microwave 30 seconds yesterday. It was the best thing I've ever had. And once I open this wrapper, I'm just going to chuck it. And if one of you guys, no matter where you are in the world, eventually finds this wrapper, put your initials on it, then a bit of my DNA in an envelope, send it to me, and then what I'll do as a prize is I'll wrap myself up in Christmas wrapping and then be in a stocking for when you have Christmas Day with your family, and then jump out as a surprise when you're having Christmas dinner. You might see that as a prize, you might see that as a nightmare, but you could be the judge. Anyway, traditional English food and more food talk once I get back from training. So for this traditional English full day of eating, I'm going to be incorporating some English traditional based meals into my normal diet. I'm still going to have some of the staple meals that I enjoy eating, but I will throw some pretty cool and interesting English traditional dishes in there. And if you're new to the channel, welcome to AA Fitness. Thank you so much for checking into this video. Please subscribe if you haven't. With these full days of eating, it's a chance for me to show you as a nutrition coach that you can be really flexible with your dietary intake when trying to lose weight or gain muscle, or do a combination of the two. As long as you hit your daily protein goals as well as your daily caloric goal and your 5 portions of fruit and vegetables, you could be flexible with the rest of your diet. So last week I did an Italian style full day of eating, and next week I've had a request to do a full day of vegetarian eating. So I'm going to do all my meals and all my foods based on being a vegetarian. And if you have an idea on, say, maybe a specific country you'd like me to eat foods from, or you'd like me to do a specific, maybe a keto full day of eating, just leave me the idea in the comment section below, and I will do that in one of these lean bulking days of eating in the coming weeks. I want to make sure the videos I do are beneficial and informative to you. And plus, as a nutrition coach, I help people lose weight, gain muscle, and get into the best shape of their life, and I work with a lot of different types of people. So I've worked with people who are gluten intolerant, I've worked worked with vegetarians before, and I've had a couple who have been lactose intolerant. So I can work with literally anyone. More details about my coaching stuff in the description below, but anyway, let's move on to the first meal. Here, what I'm going to be doing is my own version of Eton mess. I'll put some of the traditional English history about Eton mess on the screen, but what I believe from the research I've done is that it consists of strawberries, meringues, as well as I think you could chuck in chocolate as well. But basically, I went to the supermarket on the way home from the gym today, and they didn't have any strawberries, and all they had was meringues and this strawberry Miller Lite yogurt. So what I'm going to be doing is taking this, opening it, and then dipping in this meringue and using it as a scoop, the meringue, in order to eat this yogurt. So it should be a really nice tasty concoction. I'll actually give you a taste test right now. No, let me go and sit down, and then I'll tell you my verdict. Right, so I'm gonna get some meringue, attempt to break it without making too many. Oh, look at that, that's insane. Look, it's like fluffy on the inside. Oh, making crumbs everywhere. Ah! What I'm gonna do is dip the meringue in the yogurt. Get some of that action. Oh, definitely worth trying. Give this a go, combination. It's a Miller Lite strawberry yogurt, and then literally just normal traditional meringue on the side. That meringue with strawberry yogurt was delicious. And for my second traditional English meal for the day, I'm having a bacon, cheese and leek quiche. And I believe that cheese and bacon, or is it just eggs and cheese quiche, is the traditional one that English people used to have. I have a little bit of history on the screen in case you guys are interested. And this one just has the addition of bacon. Oh no, it's leek and cheese that's traditional, and it's the extra bacon in this one that's slightly different. It's crustless, so the macros will be slightly lower. And don't worry too much about this traffic light system, because red often gives people the perception that it's really bad. But again, I've looked at numerous articles of researchers who are dietitians, and it's about everything in moderation. If you do see this red label, don't worry too much about it. As long as you're not having it 24/7, I'm pretty sure it'll be fine. And a quick tip about the yogurt I had earlier for you guys who you might be in the house and having some food out of a packet and you're with some friends, but you don't want to obviously weigh out the food by scooping it out of the packet, if that makes sense. So with the yogurt I had, what I sometimes like to do is I take the yogurt, weigh the whole thing with the packet on the scale, record that. Then what I do is I eat the contents throughout, talk to my friends whilst eating it, and then a bit later on I keep the yogurt pot, which is empty, with the packaging on it. Then I weigh that. Then I do the necessary calculations you need to do. So you need to subtract the weight of the empty yogurt pot from the original weight, and therefore that'll give you the contents that you've eaten in grams. Then from the nutrition label, you'll be able to work out how much protein, how many calories you've had. You don't have to do this, but this is just a quick tip for you guys who are maybe really trying to stay on a weight loss diet. I'm going to have this with some spiralised vegetables. I'm going to have this with some spiralised cucumber, and then have my oats and frozen berries, which you would have seen many times before. I'll bring you back when I have a really exciting meal. Hey yo, man. So what I've done since I last saw you is I went out to town to see a mate, and I had a big half pint of Diet Coke. So that was, I didn't count that as any calories, and that was really nice. Just walked down there, so it was a little bit of added cardio. And then I had another meringue, chocolate chip rice cake with some peanut butter, as well as 8 bits of Tesco value milk chocolate, and I did have some earlier as well after my hot chocolate. You'll already know this though, because I would have put it on the screen, and right now it's around midnight. I haven't even had my dinner yet, but I've still got to film a video for the Nutrition Coach series, which you would have already seen, as well as setting up some weights for the morning. But I've got my couscous concoction, and just here basically you're going to see a load of tomatoes on top. I'm not sure how traditionally English it is, maybe the cheese is from England, but I've got 445 grams of tomato with 60 grams of couscous weighed out dry. All you need to do is add boiling water to the couscous before you cook it. Then I put some cheese on it for some added calories, as well as some chicken tikka slices. I love doing this. And then I mix it up and I top it off with tomato ketchup, as well as garlic, salt and chili powder. It's a really nice, oh, it's burning my hand. It's a really nice little mixture to do. But I'm going to bring you back properly and show you how I'm eating it and what I'm eating once I have my dinner. I'm going to enjoy this and I'll see you in a bit. And here is what we are having for the final meal. Now, some might argue that this isn't very English traditional, but my argument is battered fish with chips. Fish and chips, that's kind of traditional. Here I've got potatoes instead of the chips. And here's the fish, it's just salmon that's been done in the oven. And then I've got some green broccoli and some orange carrots on the side just to add some colour to it. And obviously I'm going to top this off with garlic salt, some chili powder just here, and reduced salt, sugar and ketchup. So fish and chips with broccoli and carrots. You be the judge, but I think it's an English traditional dish. And the time is 2:12 in the morning. I know it's too late to be up eating food, but I'm somebody who likes working in the evening, doing my video editing, doing my client nutrition plans. I find I'm really productive late at night. I've no idea why. I am going to be going up early to go to the gym and also do my run in the morning, but I've got an arm workout, so it'll be fine. After this meal, by the way, I am going to have a pink Magnum, which is chocolate on the outside and like a raspberry strawberry ice cream on the inside. I have it every single night. You saw I had the chocolate before this as well because I had spare calories to play with, and I absolutely love Tesco Valley dark chocolate and milk chocolate. But if you guys did enjoy the video, please give it a like rating because it really helps out and spreads the channel to people who are new, because I want to help educate people about nutrition to as many people across the world as possible. Please subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. Do follow me on all my social media because I love interacting with you guys. Leave me a comment in the section below if you'd like me to do a specific full day of eating in the upcoming episodes. And please share this video with anyone who's struggling to lose weight and might need help with their diet. Check out my Nutrition Coach series from yesterday if you haven't seen that already. But if not, this is Albert Aldridge of Albert Aldridge Fitness, the Nutrition Coach, signing out. I'll see you in the next video.